Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Welcome to Isgrave Giri and our new series, Abhaya Cafe.
Haribo, welcome.
Abhaya Mudra and I want to discuss Vedic living, self-sufficiency in the coming difficult times.
So you're welcome to our new series. Hare Krishna.
So that's the introduction. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama. Well, the first time when I came to Bulgaria, it was like 11 years ago, I noticed that there's something that this country has that other countries do not have, that are in the so-called modern, civilized, industrialized, artificial Western civilization. And that is that the people, they don't keep a lawn and then water it. Rather, they grow vegetables in their front yards. And you can see the soil, excuse me, is very deep and rich. And the varieties of vegetables are incredible, and they're very tasty, very good quality. So this country is perfect for that sort of situation, self-sufficiency. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it's described that in Kali Yuga, that the devotees will have to run to the hills and live in caves in order to survive. And we are in, what, the third week of the lockdown already, worldwide lockdown.
Yeah, it's already like 5th week.
How many?
5 weeks.
5 weeks already. I don't know the difference because for me it's the same. I just sit in the same place.
Yeah, we have been sitting for 5 years on the same spot.
Yeah, I know. So it's not much difference for me. But for a lot of people, their whole lives are seriously disrupted. And there has to be this vision. They have to look around for some place because we're in coming the Satyuga, golden age within the Kali Yuga. And Lord Krishna himself told the Ganga and the Ganga Devi in the Brahma Vaivarta Purana. I was reading yesterday, one godbrother has posted, Janavanitai, that these translations that for 10,000 years there will be this golden age, and then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came along and inaugurated it, empowered Srila Prabhupada as a world prophet and acharya. So now we have to get very serious. The problem is devotees have not been serious because there's a 7-Eleven or a Lucky Supermarket right on the corner where you go buy your stuff. And so we are in the Rila Mountains, which have a slightly sub-Mediterranean climate, and there's, during the socialistic era, tens of thousands of miles of roads were built. So Abhaya Mudra, tell us how we can save the world.
We cannot save the world. Krishna is saving.
And how will he do that?
We are just servants of Krishna.
Okay, and how is that going to happen?
How is that going to happen?
Yeah, because we're in a serious lockdown right now.
We should go back to the land. That's the one thing that everybody should be considering seriously.
Over here we can see so many beautiful fields producing tremendous quantities, and there's also many fields that aren't being used. Behind us are
Actually, in
grapevines.
Bulgaria, not many fields are used.
In other words, there's probably enough land in this little country to feed all of Europe.
I saw one girl on video. She was explaining how she could grow plentiful on just like 10 by 10 meters. I don't know how much is that in square feet.
Yeah, that's probably 900 square feet, right?
Something
Maybe
like
800.
that. Something like that.
So that will feed, what, a family of 4?
She said that she feeds herself, her boyfriend and guests and also sells from that
And
spot.
sells from it also.
And on top of that, that garden is on top of some building.
Amazing.
So, I mean, everybody can do it. It's not like people thinking I need to get some big land or I can't afford it. No, the devotees can get together and they can live pretty well on a small plot.
But this is what Prabhupada said is the definition of a happy person, that he doesn't have to go very far to his work. His work is right there. So he said that you work for 3-4 hours a day, you have your crops growing, and everything is taken care of. Just offer to Krishna and have kirtan. And that is a peaceful, blissful, happy, Krishna conscious life.
Yeah, what else you want?
The model for this is the Vedic village that has existed since time immemorial in India. You don't have to create anything new.
Here in Bulgaria also. You just go back to a village and you kind of turn people to Krishna consciousness, otherwise everything is there. They have a house, they have animals, they have land, they have their family around.
And if you're friendly to them, they'll show you how to survive, because we're coming out of the city. In other words, just add Krishna. You know, when I was a kid growing up in America, they had this, everything was, well, just add water and stir, and you have orange juice, you have instant coffee, you have instant tea, you have instant everything. But basically the real formula is just add Krishna. Then you are successful.
Then everything in the world is plentiful. There's nothing missing. Now this theory that the world has become full of people and they have to be eliminated is total nonsense. Just think of King Ugrasena, how many warriors he had.
4 billion.
Yeah, they were not struggling.
The people that need to be eliminated are the ones that say we need to eliminate people. Those are the big demons. These are the people that should be eliminated.
Oh, this stupid technology that pollutes the earth. What's the use of it, actually?
Prabhupada said for every convenience you'll have 10 inconveniences.
Yesterday you were walking to the store and I was driving, and who got there first? You.
That's true, yeah, because Prabhupada has mentioned that, say you have a house and a field somewhere and you need to get to your field, the field on your horse will take you 10 minutes. But if you have a nice fast car and you need to get to work, it takes you an hour. So what's the difference? The advantage is the horse.
Yeah, Krishna has given everything naturally. And everything else is just trying to be Krishna. Create something artificial. Waste of time, waste of money, energy.
Well, if you think about it, this demonic civilization would be condemned even by Hiranyakasipu and Ravana as being stupid.
Well, they were great Brahmins, actually.
This world is so artificial that right now we are seeing the beginning of the collapse. So if anybody is not taking a hint, this is very foolish. There may be one more chance, this is it, and that's it. So the time has come.
Yeah, the world has never seen such a thing. It's like sitting in your house and like your food is coming through some mail. You're not even allowed to really go out. I mean, here in Bulgaria is a little bit better, but in Sofia, in the capital, it's not so nice.
Well, fortunately, this government has locked down the entire country, and with the result that there's only been 62 deaths from coronavirus, and one doctor said actually there's only one. The others were all just kind of inflated to make the numbers
It
look.
doesn't matter. The thing is that this civilization was going to collapse one way or another.
It has to.
Coronavirus or something else. I mean, such you guys coming, people are not prepared. So there should be some kind of a dissolution and creation anew.
I was going through some of our posts on our Facebook page, Matuna Twins, about the unprecedented movement between Saturn and Ketu from May to October of last year. And I mean, I was kind of flummoxed.
No, we were discussing that this is like the bow and the arrow. This is like the trigger is being pulled back and it's like ready to
And the
go.
arrow was that eclipse on Christmas.
Yes.
And this is the result. You had an eclipse in Sagittarius with, what was it, 6 planets?
Mm-hmm.
Horrible eclipse. And this is a fire sign. The sign of the archer, the bowman, the weapon. We are under a weapon. We have to take shelter. And believe me, they're going to come after us. So you have to hide somewhere. You have to get in a secure situation. Here we're encircled by mountains, the Rila Mountains. So I call it Surashan Valley because we're encircled by that. But safety is to go into the mountains somewhere and to find a comfortable situation. The winters are not so bad here. They're bearable. Anybody can survive. In fact, in these hills, there's villages where people don't even come down. Maybe once.
They probably don't even know what's going on.
Right. To get an idea what they're like, you look at their faces when you go in the village, and they look at you with great suspicion. These village people. They're quite different than the people even from a small town down below. But these are the people who will survive. And if you go into the woods now, you'll see that some intelligent people are starting to plant, they're starting to fix up their cottages. Even I was noticing the motorhome sales. Not motorhome, but the caravan, the ones that people tow behind. These are disappearing. People are buying these up quietly. And this is a country where people do things quietly. It's ruled by Aquarius, right? Aquarius, fixed air. So this is why it's been like a great international secret for a long time.